We are living in times where corporations have become more concentrated, are controlling our food and health. The same people give you cancer with glyphosate and Roundup and then give you patented cancer drugs. They want centralized decision making because it's much easier to go corrupt Stockholm and even easier to go corrupt the European Commission. So they want centralization of power, whereas all change is coming through decentralization. So the centralized system is working for destruction and the decentralized system is working for hope. I worked on broad problems of ecology, protecting forests, defending our rivers. But in 1984, Punjab erupted in violence. Now, Punjab is where chemical farming was first introduced in the Third World in the name of the Green Revolution. And I did my MSc honours in Punjab, so I've known it as a peaceful land. In a few years, it was a land of violence. 30,000 people had been killed. Same year, a pesticide factory owned by Union Carbide in the city of Bhopal leaked and killed thousands. By the end of the year, Indira Gandhi had also been assassinated. So between Bhopal, Indira Gandhi's assassination, the Punjab violence, I said, all this is related to the way we do farming. Why do we do farming this way? I tracked how the violence of Punjab had emerged from the violence of the instruments of chemical farming. Because they came from war, they came from Hitler's labs. It became so clear. It's not an accident that Punjab went the way it did. It's not an accident that Bhopal went the way it did. These chemicals were designed for the concentration camps, and they're turning the world into a toxic concentration camp. And I took a pledge to dedicate my life to non-violent farming. Ahimsa, as is the language that Gandhi spread in terms of non-violence. The Quanta is my teacher. And today we know that by saving seeds and doing ecological farming without weapons of war, we actually can grow more food. Our reports show we can feed 2 times India's population. By shedding the poisons that are killing us, giving us cancers, killing butterflies and bees, we also get rid of debt. We end farmer suicides. There are more than 300,000 farmer suicides in India in the last few decades. That the illusion of a mechanical world has to be shed. And when we realize we are part of a living earth, we are part of an earth family, we can create more abundance for all. We can create peace on earth. We can create health, so no child goes hungry. We don't have to fight for ever-shrinking resources, because instead of using fossil fuels and poisons that create scarcity, we work with the earth, her carbon cycle, her nitrogen cycle, to grow abundance and realize abundance is not just out there, it's in our hearts and in our minds. And when we think through abundance, we grow it. That is my future work, growing living economies, circular economies, stopping the lies of chemical agriculture, the lies of GDP, the gross domestic product. Because the more GDP grows, the more it extracts from nature and society. The lies that we are intrinsically hateful beings and we live on an inert earth. We have been so dominated by lies through colonialism, through the rule of money, and that's what brought humanity to the brink. That's why we face the 6th mass extinction. That's why we face climate catastrophe. None of this is inevitable. We have other possibilities, and those are the possibilities I try and sow.